Hello. I am here. Where am I? Where is this? And it's time for another varied assortment of things, as it always is. Hope everyone's doing well today. I am very tired. What is the first one? The first one is this. 3D golf. Something I think we've looked at before, way, way long ago. Holy cow, that was loud in my ear. Okay, there we go. Took a few tries to get F1 to actually work. Let's go golfing. All moving very normal-like. Did the ball not move at all on the first one? It definitely didn't that time. That went right into a bush. Why our dude's walking animation is so smooth. It is indeed Gloff and Galf. That is an excellent description of what we're doing here. Oh, we ended up in... No, not in. Next to the sand. Yeah, that looks right. About there. I, like, barely touched that. And it feels like it went pretty far. Did it actually land on the green? Okay, it did. Given there's no meter, it's very difficult to tell how hard you're actually whacking it. Why did it go so far to the left? Nailed it. I guess that was the overpower music. That golf looks just like you, yeah. Me in my youth. Start hitting a golf ball with a driver. It looks like a line drive straight down the grass. That's normal, right? Golf golf clubs don't tend to like knock them up in the air or anything, right? They also tend to veer wildly left and right in the air, correct? I haven't played golf, so need to see if you're paying attention. Anyways, I got enough 3D golf for one day. We got a game that's going to take a while to load, and it's very famous, and everyone loves. Once I find it. Which version is it? Is this one. Here it is. Everybody's favorite game. Asterisk. You know, based off that one comic. I'm pretty sure there are. There's got to be at least one, right? I'm pretty sure there's an Asterix game on just about everything that has ever existed. Can you imagine back in the day having a whole 64K of RAM? Nowadays, you can't even buy 64K of RAM, even if you want it. I mean, the bloat was real back then, also. You had to use up, like, half of your available system memory for the, operating system. Marduk the Barbarian for C64 was originally an Asterix game. Amazing. Here it is. It's Altered Beast. I'm gonna skip the game intro as I recall. The game intro means we'll have to reload the entire thing. We don't need the cheat. You aren't gonna clear stage 1, because if I recall, this is kinda busted. I tested this almost a few weeks ago, so I might not 100%. Fucking bog who drink a magic potion of invincibility and fight Romans. Okay, so it sounds like they made an Asterisk game and then were not allowed to use the license and then just decided, well, it'll change their names, that'll be fine. Here we are. So, because you only have one button to work with, pushing the button gives you the low kick. You have to hold forward to punch. Unless you're ducking. What happened in my test playthrough is none of the other dogs I give the power-ups ever spawned. Which appears to be happening again. Which, if you know how Alter Beast works, means we cannot actually quit. Oh, wait. There's one.
Power up!
Thank you. That is, in fact, missing from this version. Of course, not enough guys showed up for us to actually be able to fight the boss on the first loop. So that's cool. Something that I'm pretty sure doesn't happen in the arcade, as long as you don't actively miss them. Kind of like that. The hit detection is a little iffy. Ow. I really want to see what we look like transformed. I hope I can actually manage it. It's a near unplayable mess, but yeah, you can tell what it's supposed to be. Oh, the thing that I mentioned is happening. I missed that dog, and now no more are spawning. Oh my fucking god, I swear to god. You gotta be shitting me. Well, we're never gonna see that transformation, apparently, because that's the only dog that spawns now. Unaltered human. Yeah, that's what we're playing. Oh, hang on. Wow, it's barely noticeable. Apparently I can only do the dash attack now? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Anyways, we returned to our grave. What is it loading? Out of curiosity. Just loading the text title screen again, because this is quite the load for that. It is amazing. Anyways. Next up is the only good game of this generation. Asterisk. Alright, which one is it? Indiana Jones? Barbie? I know. Greetings, Jedi Section 8, yeah. I'm sure they're still around. In some form.
Power up.
I hope you like long load times. I don't think I have too many discs in the set today, so after this one we should go. We should move a little more snappily. I think most of the rest are tapes, which on the emulator load way faster for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure they're both very slow in real life, although I never got to interact with the tape, the data cassette style. I only had a disk drive. Wasn't as popular in the US. The tapes. I assume that makes a lovely noise, like playing the data track off of a CD, off of a game CD. Wow, I forgot just how long this one does take to load. Holy cow. Fuel is good and is an option. Not in the list for today. It will be someday. As one of my token, this game is actually good games in the list. Instead, we have Barbie by Epix. There she is. Now, let's see if I remember how to make this start. Pour one. Nope, that ain't doing it. Did that do it, or did it just time out? I don't know. Oh my god. I've never played the NES game, but I'm pretty sure the answer to that is no. This is its own unique hell. It's also very much a game-type game. The NES also had the advantage of not needing to load for a solid minute or two between screens. Most of the time.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. It's Ken. Would you like to go to the prom?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
Had to load all those voices. Anyways, now we load again. I'm making new SID chips? That's cool. Anyways, we will be trying to do that probably, Life Forcer, in 3 to 5 business days. Hello, how are you? Oh god. Nope, I need to be in the other port. Let's stop at, whatever this place is. Is this our house? Did I just stop back at our house? I'm doing alright. Tired. As always. Got my coffee, though. I may have just stopped us back at our house and, like, skipped the game entirely. Which would be fitting, honestly. Well, imagine, you just bought the hot new Barbie game back in 1984 or 3, I think that said at the title screen. Are you having fun yet? I did. I just went right back home.
Hi, Barbie. It's Ken. Would you like to go to dinner?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
Did we just not go on the date? Did we just skip it? Just went back home. Said, "Sorry, Ken, not feeling it today." Considering the rest of the content of the game is functionally non-existent, they had plenty of room for getting the good voices in. Alright, this time I won't just skip the entire thing. Alright, what do we want to wear to dinner? These are all sets, unfortunately. You can't mix and match. I think it can change the color, though. We can make this, but it's the whole thing. Also, I guess we put patterns on it? Wow, that's awful. Oh, I can't remove them now, can I? Yep, nope, them patterns are stuck. There we go. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. Swimwear doesn't seem necessary. We can change our hair, though. Alright, here's our options. That. I feel like this one kind of reveals Barbie's got a bit of a giraffe neck going on here. There we go. Oh, we're definitely late for the dinner date. Oh, we should be fancy. And by fancy, I mean we're wearing this. In, yellow, yeah. Some real clashing boots, so the purple ones. There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting for 25 minutes, Ken. I had to change my entire look. But yeah, as far as I remember, that's basically the game. That's it. That's what you do. Barbie's fabulous witness protection program. I think this is one of the ones that we got out of the dubious box of discs my uncle bought way back when. There's also a Hot Wheels game that is very much similar.
Hello?
Hi, Barbie. It's Ken. Would you like to go to the pool?
Sounds like fun.
Great. See you in an hour.
Cool. Amazing. I should probably move on to the next thing, but we haven't seen the swim shop, so in like 27 hours when we get to the, get back to the car. We can put that on and then see if Ken has any more plans and then just give up. We haven't even gotten to see a single date. Ding. No, these all suck. Wow. Let's stick with the yellow theme. Wait, can I have this too? Aw. Cannot speed up any. Anyways, we're ready for the pool. Let's go home and wait for Ken. Oh my god, it actually worked this time. We did it. We got a date. Was this worth it? I'm glad Ken decided to match our yellow color scheme. Oh. That's it. Congratulations, you've seen all of Barbie. No, Ken. Next up is Canyon, and I legitimately do not remember what this is. Get ready. I still don't know what this is. They were proud of that effect. One player. One player okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. It's one of these. The question is, how do I control this? Not with... Not with this, apparently. Which are the buttons that do things? Always a trick with these. Was it controller port 1? Oh. I know I made this work the first time, but, the F keys? Okay. F1 moves that way. F3 drops. Or it crashes and dies. Anyways. We got bigger fish to fry. Bigger, more famous fish. That may or may not be an egg. That's this one. Everybody knows this little guy if you're of a certain age. I don't know why we all know who this is. But I definitely don't want unlimited lives or invincibility. I am looking forward to my death. Here we are. Alright, it's up to jump. I've never finished a single one of these games. I don't think I ever will. I know I can make that jump. I know I can do it. This is the first Dizzy game, I believe. You can only carry one item in this one. What am I looking at here? That bat to anywhere else. Also, you don't even have the mercy of a fake health bar in this one. You just die. What's this? Free Acme Birdseed. Amazing. Well, that rain is gonna kill me. I can tell you that for free. Wow. That was perfectly aimed. I managed to do it twice in a row. Look at that. Game over. We accomplished nothing. Let's go the other way. Oh my god. Okay. A burning torch. Alright, this is the one trap I do recall. If you land on the middle, or step on the middle of that thing, it breaks, and then you're completely screwed because you can no longer make the jump. The fact that Dizzy rolls if he doesn't land on his feet makes life way harder than it strictly needs to be. That's the interesting thing about the Dizzy games. If you know what they want or they're expecting you to do, they aren't that bad. The process of figuring that out tends to suck, though. You might be able to jump between these, but I'm pretty confident that that's looking to die. For those unfamiliar, you do jump a very set distance. You cannot change it, and you're pretty well committed. Uh... Up. There's a shovel up there. Yeah, that's a thing that's in the way, not something I can take. I'm pretty sure you can find an umbrella somewhere to make it so that the rain doesn't murder you, but I don't know that for a fact. Seems vaguely like coming over here was pointless, so this was probably not the correct starting point. Anyways, that was Dizzy. I still don't know what to do in this first one. Some of the later ones I know a bit better how to get started, at least. Now it's time for everybody's favorite. An arcade port that makes you wonder why they even tried. I'll leave it as an exercise for you, the viewer, to guess what it might be before it shows up. Whole body is very stiff. Must have slept weird or something. Everest? You might have seen it there. You know what? Let's cheat a little bit so we can get a slightly better look at it. Well, I need to change the format of this to type-ins. We spend the entire stream typing in a game, and then at the end of it, we find out I typoed somewhere and it doesn't work. That would be really hard to do without a proper C64 keyboard, though. If I had a C64 Ultimate, that might be something I would consider attempting at least once, though. And the reason it would be difficult is because there are some characters, special characters, that are on the sides of keys, and I don't know which one goes where. So run joystick 1. Here we are. It's E-SWAT, baby. As you remember it. I liked the arcade E-SWAT quite a bit back in the day. It was something I would routinely play if I spotted it. Here's Karnov. Living a life as a criminal, because what else are you gonna do when all you can do is breathe fire? Yeah, a lot of the cracked software, because piracy was rampant in the C64 times, obviously. Fix or have custom fast loaders. Not all of them. Oh my god. This is why I chose to cheat. This game is, absurdly difficult. It is one of the more functional arcade ports. It looks pretty awful, honestly. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. We gotta see what we look like in the stupid suit. Which should be the level after this one, so we're almost there. I am way too close to the front of the screen now. Ow. Oh my god. You can't just jump straight up, which makes that guy way harder than he should be, than he needs to be. Also, your bullets won't go through the chain in this version. Alright, we should have the suit now. Which would take battle damage in the arcade version, but I can almost guarantee you will not in this. Yep, there we are, looking good. Yeah, no damage. You just take hits. Ow. We got a power up. I don't actually know how to change weapons. Oh well. Anyways, this is that was Eastwat, a semi-serviceable port. Now we need to get some of to one of the true horrors I found last night going through this. This is really something. Which one is it? This one. I have to refer to my notes. Pacemaker. Alright, let's make ourselves a true horror. Okay. These things, yep. I gotta go with the clown nose. Yeah, there we go, looking good. We can do some animations too. Also, you can make a horrifying program. Yep. Ain't that something? And there's game. Cry, wink. Cry, wink, cry. Cry, wink, cry, ear wiggle. Cry, wink, cry, ear wiggle, wink. Wow, hello. Thank you for the raid. My name's Frank. We're playing, C64 stuff, and, we've made this nightmare. I think I wasn't paying attention to what it was telling me to do, so let's just get it wrong and see what happens. We can make a we can make a new face if we want to. Make one that's probably even worse. Are those supposed to be like dog ears? What are those? Is that an improvement? Is this better? Is this a better face? Now we will perform a song for you. I composed this literally just now. Anyways, next up on our list, into our G game, we have this one. It's a disc, so it's going to take it a little bit. This is one I did not have back in the day. I had never heard of it until I spotted it while I was setting up for today's thing. And it took me a bit to figure out how to control it without a manual, because this one is one that really probably needed a manual. I'll put my controller down, because I don't need that for this. Will be all keyboard. Anyways, to new raiders, this is what I do. Old nonsense. Once a week. Alright. This asks if you want instructions, but if you tell it you do want instructions, you get a blank page and then the program crashes. Oh no, I don't want instructions, thank you. Name of player 1 is Lair, I guess. Regular teams. He is first hole. The old course burn. Drive left of center. Nothing in the way of second shot except Swilkin burn. Club selection will be medium to long iron. Out of bounds all areas around this link except from the left water to the top of the green. And here we are. They hit C to pick your club. You need to know your notation for clubs. F. Do we want to do full, half, or quarter? I assume this is power. I'm not sure. Let's do full. This is the part that took me a while to figure out. You enter direction via pairs of numbers. I still don't fully follow how they work. I want 9? No, we want 8. That's looking better. 30? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I think it might actually be hours and minutes now you mention it. we do not want to hook or slice. Range is interesting. You can hit your range and it'll actually, let's say 250. It gives you the ring of where that is from where you are. And hitting L shows you where you are, in case you can't see it. Q asks you to quit. So here's my question for you. How do you shoot? What do you think is the button that makes you shoot? What is the input? This is what took me forever to figure out last night when I was testing this. Z, no. Fire, no. S, no. S is if you want to input hook, slice, or straight. Return, no. T, no. X, no. You're never going to guess it. You're not even close. Q is for quit. P does nothing. Power button is a very good idea, but sadly not what we're looking for. F1 is a close one. It is, in fact, just 1. The number 1. I don't know why. The length of the shot was 255 yards. Amazing. So if you haven't memorized roughly how far a club is expected to hit, it gets a little tricky. Like, I don't remember how far irons go, so, direction this time, you're gonna want 10? 10's close. Want something more like 955. Perfect, yeah. Say like 153. In theory, that should work. And let's hit it. I can't remember if the lower number of irons or the higher number of irons hit farther. I think we overshot this a lot. Holy shit. Yeah. I do appreciate the zoom in, though. 114 feet. Like a 9 iron? Half? Friction there is, what, about 350-ish? You know, that's close enough. Let's try a different number and see what happens. And nope, that just tells you what everything is. Well, that's going to get on the green. Actually, that wasn't a bad setup shot. "21 feet, huh? What do you mean, enter force? That is, what, 1 o'clock? Just about. steep to the right, though, so we're probably going to want something more along the lines of what? 55? See how that does. Damn. I should have turned it a little further. Also, I think I hit it way too hard. Holy shit. Anyways. I think that's enough of a showcase of that little game. Next up is another very little game. It's a disc, so it's going to take it a little bit to load again, and I need to get up to do something. So once I get it going, I will stand up for one moment. Alright, I will be right back. Oh, loaded up faster than I thought it would. Alright. We're here with Hammer. Let's look at the directions real quick, because these ones actually work. Hammer is a tough, fast-paced game for the 64. To master this game, you'll need skill, fast reflexes, good timing, and some luck. The object is to hammer nails into holes on the moving boards. Accomplishing this will not be easy, as the boards move from side to side. Termites lurk about, eating more holes in the boards. Your only weapons are your nails. More environmentally sound than pesticide. Movement is controlled by a joystick in either port, which can move left or right. The cursor up-down key and the cursor left-right key can also be used to move left and right. Fire or space can be used to hammer the nails into the boards. If the game seems to have too much play and you're throwing your nails away, I suggest using the keyboard. The joystick seems natural, but I did better score-wise with the keyboard. The first level has only one board, containing 11 holes. Termites will add more. It's in your best interest to hammer a nail through any termites right away. Anyways, we're hammering nails. Here it is. You just do this. They gotta go into the holes. If they don't go into the holes, they bend on impact with the board. Why? I don't know. They're bad nails, I guess. Like that. As you can see, we have limited time and limited nails. Oh, you have to fire through the holes. Okay. That actually makes this significantly harder. Oh, out of time. We did it, though. We got to level 2. Got that termite that time. I'm gonna try and line up through 3 sets of holes is kind of wild. Anyways, that's Hammer. This game's actually pretty okay. I kind of like it. My next game. Ah, alright. Our next game, Ice Cream Stall, is something that you might have played if you're around my age. Under a different kind of name, though. We had something very similar to this in school back in the day. Lemonade Stand on the Apple II. This is basically that. You decide to earn some extra money during the holidays by setting up a stall and selling ice cream cones to people passing by. Your dad has agreed to lend you a small freezer and extension cord. Mom will give you 30 cones to start you off, but you'll have to buy your own ice cream with $2 from your piggy bank. Up to 10 people can play and try to earn as much money as possible. You'll have to decide how many cones to make each day, how many signs to make at 15 cents each, and what price to sell each cone for. Like all businesses, various things will influence sales, such as the weather and inflation. I am by myself, so I'm going to play Ice Cream Stand alone. Let's see. Let's make 10 cones. Make 2 signs, so that's a total of 80 cents. And if we can sell each cone at... You know, let's say 15 cents. Let's be greedy. No. Hey, we made 70 cents. We did it. Yeah, that's the game. Oh, it's gonna be hot today. Alright. Another 10 cones. Another 2 signs. Jack up that price to a quarter, though. Yeah. Oh, Cloud is animated. That's fun. There's a 90% chance of rain. Mom, quit giving you free cones. They cost 10 to make now. It's gonna rain. People probably aren't gonna be super interested. Let's spend 65 cents. I think we can make that back. If we sell these. Oh, God. A severe thunderstorm in town today, just as the ice cream stalls were being set up. All the cones were ruined. You're a loss. Alright, let's see. Spend $1 making cones. Spend $1 making signs. Let's sell them for 50 cents each. Let's see if this works. It sure did. Anyways, that's ice cream stall. Next, let's visit a game from Konami. One I can guarantee you probably haven't heard of, because I had no idea this was a thing. Jailbreak. The jailbreak was broken.
The warden has been taken hostage. Free him no matter what the cost.
Oh, you heard the man. I'm gonna turn the trainer on for this, because this game is impossible. I couldn't even get across like a single screen. Switch ports. There we go. I've already... Yep, they got me. I think all the trainer does is give us infinite lives, which means we still won't finish the stage. Yeah, we have infinite lives, but that's it. You can get more guns, but I don't actually know how to change them. What? Shot a hostage. Yeah, thus far we've made no progress, I think. Wait, if I hold the fire button down... No, I'm not invincible. Okay. We cannot save the warden. It is impossible. It is too difficult. Was this a real game? Was this like in the arcades? Was this something? I'd never heard of this before. Cross game for Weave's ECT. That's kind of cool, actually. Anyways, I've had enough of this awful game. It's time for a different awful game. Our K game for the week is Casino, with a K. Let's go gambling. You start with $100. You bet on the sum of the dice. The odds are based on the statistics. The payoff amounts for different numbers are slightly better than the true odds. Care to try your luck? Sure. What number are you liking, chat? I will tell you, in my test of this, I bet on 7. Betting $10 a time, and not a single 7 rolled in 10 rolls. Which seems statistically unlikely, but, let's put $10 on 5. That's not quite a 5. Try again. Nope. 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 Well, we broke. Clearly 6 is the winner. Hey, a 7, finally. 3, a 9, 10, 8, 10, a 3, a 4, the same roll, and an 8. You know what? 12. Okay, what have we seen the most of? Like 10, I think? Let's try that. Hey! I don't know how $10 turned into 111, but, hey! Alright, you know what? It's time. We're putting it all on 7. One last roll. Ah. Next up is a game that I want to show you, even though I can't figure out how to actually make it work. Because that is just the most generic possible name. Laser gun. Don't worry. Our man might have a laser gun, but I don't know how to make him fire. Nothing seems to do it. Touching the balls makes you die. Fire doesn't do anything. You can't interact with the basket. So I don't know what you're intended to do. You can't interact with this thing as far as I can tell. I assume that red meter is a timer, but I don't know that for sure. This game is a mystery to me. Nope, I'm doing that right now, and it does nothing. Aside from make you die if you touch a ball. Like, in theory, I guess maybe you're supposed to destroy these things, but again, since I can't figure out how to fire, I don't know how to do that. Can't make very annoying noises, though. What? What? Oh! Oh. Okay, hang on. Hold up. Nope, that still makes you die. I've shot them all once, and now I don't know what to do. I still can't touch the balls. They make me die, and I seem to be unable to do anything when I'm, in this state. Let's try that. So yeah, we've done that, but now I don't know what you do. We did figure out how to laser gun, though. Alright, the meter running out did not kill us. I assume that's maybe bonus points? Yeah, it's still a mystery. We did figure out how to laser gun, though. Next up, if I recall from last night, is a classic of the C64 library. An inscrutable text adventure. Here we are. We are in the Marble Hall. This is move 1. There are exits to the west. The room holds a hemlock potion. Your arms are empty. Let's, take that hemlock. We now have the hemlock. We examine the hemlock. No. Anyways, we should keep that with us in case we need a quick exit from the game. You're in the audience chamber. There are exits to the north and south. The room holds a silver chalice, quotation mark. We're carrying the potion. What do you want to do? Look at the chalice. We cannot look at the chalice. Let's just look silver. We cannot look at the silver. We look at chalice. No. Can we perceive the chalice? No. Go south. A gold piece. Anyways, while we're on the subject, can we drink the potion? No. Can we imbibe the potion? We quaff the potion. No. We eat the potion. No. Hemlock. Will I accept it that way? No. Unscrew this potion. It's useless to me. What? Each room can only hold a single thing? Small rooms, I guess. Can we take the gold piece? You can only carry one thing at once. I guess that makes sense. Diamond ring. Our wall has nothing. Okay. Get rid of this potion. It is not here. Okay, now we have it. What's to the north? A bronze statue. What's to the east? The diamond ring. Or another diamond ring, possibly. What's to the north? This place again. Help. We take the statue. We take the bronze. Yes. What is to the west of the library? The master bedroom has a mighty sword. South of the master bedroom. The audience chamber. This map does not link in any sensical manner, I see. It sword. It's not here. West of the bedroom. The artist's studio, which holds a crystal goblet. Okay. And now we're back to the study. Musician's court. This room holds a 0. Well, I have no idea what's going on here, so let's swiftly move on to our N option, which is the name game. Everybody knows the name game. It's Hangman, basically. You must guess the name or phrase, enter one letter at a time to determine the solution. There's a 15-second time limit. When you have the solution, press F1. You may use up to 15 letters. Alright, it is not the same thing it gave me the first time. It's a place. Let's guess. T. No T. S. One S in a completely useless spot. except I think I know what it is already. Amazing. That one's a little longer. I have an idea, though. Yeah, okay. You can't... Crap, I forgot that spacebar. But you can't take it with you, I think. If I can try again. Take it with you. Too easy when you don't screw it up. Title. Uh... Wow, I have no idea. Oh. Hello, Dolly. How many of these will it give me? A place. A place I've guessed no letters of. I already used O. Not used E, though. Wow, I have no idea what this might be. L? C? N? Ah. Peking, isn't it? Yep. Do one more. And then see our score. A person. Uh-oh. persons are not my, not my strong suit. Wow, I have no idea who this is. I have no idea. Who is this? Bridget Bardot. I don't know who that is. What was our overall score? 320. Alright, next is this one. Ocean of Life. This sounds cool, but I don't think it's something that it's not what you think it is. The Ocean of Life Psychology Test, translated by Alan Gardner. The purpose of this psychology test is to help you know yourself better and to explore how you feel about certain things. This test has 6 parts. In each part, you'll be presented with an idea, and you'll be asked to choose 3 words that you would use to describe that idea. Due to this, simply type in the words you choose one at a time, pressing the return after each word. The test will then continue to the next part until it reaches the end. It will then show you the results. This test will not draw any conclusions. It is left up to you to draw any conclusions or implications. For best results, as they say, be honest with your choice of words so you can only blah blah blah. You can only enter single words, so keep it simple. Don't think about your choices too long. It's better to enter the first word that comes to mind. The accuracy of the associations assumed in this test are, of course, open to debate. Like other personality tests, this one should not be taken too seriously. The real purpose is just to get you thinking. Alright, chat, let's psychoanalyze you. Think of ocean. What are 3 words that describe ocean, chat? Alright. Number 1 is big. Blue. One more. Big blue wet. The big blue wet ocean. Okay. Think of brick wall. Give me 3 words that describe brick wall for you. RoboCop would have been a good one, but we're a little beyond ocean, sadly. And I'll put one in for this one. Alright, it's only 1 word. Solid. Depending on when this came out, Pink Floyd might be a little anachronistic, but, I need 1 more word for brick wall. Let's see, when I think of a brick wall... Pieces, I like that. Oh, here you go, coffee. 3 words that describe coffee. All right, we're psychoanalyzing Seth specifically with coffee. Think of an animal. One animal. 3 words that describe it. Do not enter the animal's name. Pause. Sharp. Who else wants to get told their personality by this ancient program? I did go through this whole thing last night, and let me tell you, it's stupid. It's real dumb. I'll put in one for this one. Fur. Surprise, jackass. Think of a second animal. Fluffy. Wings. Alright, I feel we might be mixing our animals here, but that's probably fine. Fast. Guess what? Think of a third animal. I think this is the last one. I don't know why it's 3 animals out of 6 choices, but 3 animals. A tail. Long. Legless. That's quite the word. Alright, you ready for your results? Ready for our schizophrenic results, chat? The words you chose to describe ocean may reflect your subconscious feelings about life. The words you chose are big, blue, wet. In theory, you can draw meaning from this. I can't. The words you chose to describe brick wall may reflect your subconscious feelings about death. The words you chose are Pink Floyd solid pieces. Mm-hmm. The words you chose to describe coffee may reflect your subconscious feelings about sex. The words you chose are best drink ever. The words you chose to describe an animal may reflect subconscious feelings about the way you see yourself. The words you chose are paws, sharp, and fur. You're a bunch of furries. I feel like that's unavoidable if you're gonna give us the prompt of an animal for this, but you know. The words you chose to describe another animal may reflect the subconscious feelings about the way others see you, which are fluffy, wings, and fast. And the words you chose to describe the third animal may reflect your subconscious feelings about the way you really are, which is tail, long, and legless, which, as everyone knows, is true of all people. We are all tailed, long, and legless. We're all snakes. If you cannot see how some of the words you have chosen relate to the themes that this test suggests, try this. Look at your descriptive word that doesn't seem to fit. Using the same process that you have used in this test, think of 3 words that you would use to describe it. Then substitute 1 or more of these words for the word that didn't fit. So if it didn't work, just do it again until it works. Just keep doing it until it makes sense. Anyways, I'll be right back. Anyways, subliminal messaging time is over. I don't know if that counts as subliminal messaging, what I just did. Next is another game that's kind of broken, but I want you to see it anyway. Paint the cat. It is not Bomb Jack. It is Paint the Cat. Skill level of a 1. It's not going to matter, because when I tried this out, it just immediately makes you fail anyway. But here, first we draw a nice little scene. There you go. You gotta guess if it's higher or lower. It worked this time. Last time it just immediately caused me to fail. Before the cat gets painted. Then it has to redraw the entire scene, I guess. But really, you don't want to paint the cat. Oh no, the cat. Game is over. That's the game. That's it. That's what you do. Anyways, I just wanted you guys to see that cat. Next up. Is our Q game. Quadranoid. What do you think this is? Give me your best guess. It's Arkanoid. Were you expecting that? Even though I picked... Alright, I gotta, like... swap between the two. Which I can do. Not a very good sound system. Not everybody used it in a appropriate manner, let's say. Can we finish a single screen of this? Or my hand cramps up from having to hold it in a very awkward position to swap controller ports. This is functional, right? I wouldn't say it's great, but it does what it came out here to do, which is be Arkanoid. The H just moves us to the next screen, I guess. We have to actually swap, or will it bounce off of our thing regardless? It's kind of hard to tell. No, it looks like we don't actually have to. No, you do. Anyways, that's that. Next up is another incredibly generically named game. Because we love those here, right? Just The Race. This is another one of those games that is functionally impossible unless you memorize it. So let's cheat. Joystick 1. Really, the problem here is that it's full of a whole bunch of stuff that, if you don't know where you need to go ahead of time, you just die. You can follow the arrows. But it's difficult to do so, and also, given how narrow everything is. I needed to swap over to the far side there, apparently. The first jump there was a trap. We would have been out of time already, by the way, if I weren't blatantly cheating. Difficult Driving, the sequel to Race Driving. We did it, we finished the first stage. Ancient World. We're significantly beyond what I saw when I tested this, so let's see if we can get through this whole thing. It shouldn't be too long. We're almost to the end of the list, and we're almost to the end of the time, so it's fine. Or it could crash and die. I guess that's all the race we get to see. That's fine, because we got a famous guy to visit. Enough car noise, thank you. It's everybody's favorite dog. In a game that was pretty famously bad. Scooby-Doo. You know, I'm gonna turn the trainer on for this so we have a chance of seeing more than, like, the first screen, maybe. You do get a pretty good rendition of the Scooby-Doo theme, though. Underdog is better. I will say that. Nobody remembers Underdog, though. So I don't know what you're supposed to do in this. You can push the button to make Scooby do this. Which makes ghosts die. You can jump. You can get killed. You can pick up Scooby snacks, get more lives. As we all know, Scooby-Doo very famously tends to punch out ghosts. That ghost spawned right as soon as I stepped in front of the door. That's cool. Is that something on the floor that I can interact with? What is this? Doesn't look like it. What is the goal here? Have we figured it out? I don't think so. Oh, we did it. We found Velma. That was the goal, I guess. Trying to find our friends. There's a... Is that Fred, maybe? Huh. Well, this was not the way to go. Goonies won, but significantly worse, yeah. Whoop. The goal appears to just be get to the top. And then don't fall from the top. I was facing the wrong way. What a fool I was. You think there's an ending to this? You think if I struggle at this long enough, we'll see an ending screen? I can all but guarantee you it will not be worth it if there is. No! Oh, maybe it was gonna start me in the air again. Really, a better trainer for this would have been to turn off the sprite collision detection. I'm pretty confident this game is actually impossible if you're not cheating. Based on the way things spawn. Oh, I killed it and died at the same time. Amazing. I need to know who that was at the end of this screen, at the very least. It put me on the right side of it again, even though I cleared the jump. Also, at the time, you hit the enemy and die anyway. There was really nothing I could have done about that. Yep, that was Fred. I was right. Oh my god, that thing goes down the stairs. Terrifying. It's Daphne. Alright, this level has actually moved on to literally impossible. I don't know how that didn't touch me. Yeah, it appears to just be go as far to the right as you can. And then make your way back to the left up towards the top. I think that's the level flow. I think that's all there is to it. Now with the added wrinkle of try to fall in the right spot. Oop, nope, I want to jump. Nope, I want to jump over that game. I don't want to climb the ladder. Can you not? Can you not do that? It looks like you have to do that, but you don't seem to be equipped to do so. I'm gonna call it unwinnable. I'm gonna say they made a game that you can't actually finish. They used to do that back in the day. It's an up to jump game, and up also makes you go up the stairs if you're in front of them, so that placement of that skull made jumping actually impossible, as best I can see. Next up is Tamer. I don't remember what this one is. I think this is a scrolling shooter, maybe? Let's say no spray collision and limited lives. Sure. Let's take a look at it. Swap to joystick port 2. There we go. Yeah. This one also had the problem of it's impossible to tell what's actually in the background or not, which is why I've turned sprite collision off. Let's see what this looks like. Also, I guess I can't shoot guys because of that. No, I can, just the hitboxes are wonky as hell, it looks like. I can't tell if this is shoot 'em up construction kit or not. It doesn't feel like it. But the terrible hitboxes kind of make me think it is. No, the hitboxes in shoot 'em up construction kit games tend to be consistent, if not good. This one is very much not consistent. This is terrible design for a shmup level. What is this? It would be okay if you could actually, like, reliably hit things. Maybe. But you can't. You just cannot hit things with any sort of actual purpose. Unless some of the enemies are supposed to be invincible? There seems to be certain colors of enemies I just am unable to actually shoot. I don't know. Think there's gonna be a boss to this or anything? It has to be a 50-50 on these if there's a boss or if it just kind of stops. Given my shots seem to work maybe 1 out of every 30 or so, I kind of hope there isn't. Background is not very interesting, sadly. I was hoping we'd see something interesting about Cheated to be able to stay alive, but it looks like we're not gonna. We got some more amazing design here for a game where touching the walls causes you to die instantly, no matter which side you touch them from. Another one I think you were pretty clearly not intended to be able to actually get this far in. At least there are no enemies spawning in this, as that would just be rude as hell. Getting shoved back into the absolute side of the screen. Okay, more of this. Hope I don't need to be in there. we didn't. Gotta kill the singular enemy that I can kill every now and again, right? I think some of them just are coded to not actually interact with your shots. Yeah, they all have a very specific pixel, which is their hitbox. I'm kind of surprised the map is still changing, honestly. Like the choose a path where one of them is instant death if you choose wrong. That's never cool. Oh, we chose incorrectly. Technically you can fit through there, but I would have died like 6 times in that little spot. There's gotta be something coming, right? There's a payoff at the end of this. There has to be. Maybe not a good one, but there has to be something, right? I feel like we've been flying for like 10 minutes. I know that's not true. At this point, I need to know, though. Is there something out here? S. I. Or maybe L. S-I-N, I guess? G. It's gonna be signed. No. S-I-N-G... C, maybe? L? S-I-N-G, L... Single. Alright, single what? Oh, I can't shoot anymore. Single D... E... Single day. Single den. Single dents. I single density. Let's see if it's single density. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. Yep, T. Single density. Why? What do you mean? There's more. Oh my god, there is a boss. I can't tell if I'm doing any damage to it. What? And then it just restarts. That is one of the hallmarks of a shoot-'em-up construction kit game, though. It's this one next, right? Yeah. If you like shoot-'em-up construction kit games, I've got good news for you. We got one more. Back to back. Undercover Cop. And this one, there is no ambiguity as to whether or not it is shoot-'em-up construction kit. It is very clearly. Let's turn limited lives on and leave the sprite collision also on. Like, this is definitely a shoot-'em-up construction kit. Also, note that we can't go through these yellow lines. So they had to include an exit in all these boxes, because you spawn inside of them half the time when you die. Here our weapons actually do hit things, though. Like most shoot-'em-up construction kit games, this would be basically impossible without cheating. No music this time. Woohoo. This is violently a shoot-'em-up. Yep, like, there is no questions here. No ambiguity. This is what it is. I do appreciate that we can't just blow up the cars, the moving car enemies, because that kind of makes sense. I mean, blow up this one. No, we can shoot the guy. At least the creator of this was forward-thinking enough to realize that you will spawn in spots you can't get out of if he didn't include ways out of them. More thought than a lot of people put into these. What do you think is at the end of this one? Do any shoot-'em-up construction kit games have an actual ending? I don't think they do. I'm sure we'll reset back to the start at some point. Hey, a new thing. It's dead now. Okay, this looks like we're getting to an end area. We're supposed to be an undercover cop. I feel like this is above our pay grade. They've got, like, automated turrets. Overt action. You guys can live, I guess. Not you. quite that the echo sound never stops. Oh my god, closing doors? Amazing. Precisely timed, so if you're just walking forward without stopping, you will get through them, no problem. The blue ones are a little faster, I see. Alright, touching them at any point, even if they're opening, it causes you to die. Fair enough. I tried to thread the needle there and failed wildly. I can't believe this is still going. And that new enemies keep showing up. Another one where some amount of care was actually put into it, I guess. We run into one of those on every, like, 20 that we play, I feel like. What's the over-under on there being a boss? Do you think there's going to be a final boss? We got blue cars now. They take 2 shots. I am honestly a little impressed that we've not found a single spot where you get stuck if you die. I'm also kind of impressed at how long this level is. Oh, more doors, okay. Oh, we did it. We finally did it. We found a spot where you got stuck. Damn. So close. If we had turned sprite collision off, we could get out of this. To be fair, I don't think I was supposed to spawn over there. I'm pretty sure that was a unaccounted for bug. On to Vault. Welcome, mighty adventurer. What is your name, please? Frank. You're on the premises of the late General Duchenberg. Rumor has it that there are many treasures hidden within the house and that there is a secret vault where you can find $100,000 in silver bars. But beware, others have ventured into the house and have never returned. Well, good luck, Frank. I'll help you push open the front door. Freak. Press return when you're ready to enter. So far, 4 people have played. I can see an entrance. I can see a poster. I can go east. You're carrying zero things in your pack out of a maximum of 8. Well, you're new here. I'll add your name to our player list when the game is over. Well, Frank, we better be going. Let's look at that poster. Examining. Oh, that was real exciting. Too bad you can't read the German language. This... Oh, well, forget it. It's too hard to explain. Oh, I just noticed that we are in an entrance also, not an entrance. Fine. Go east. Take the sword. Take the flashlight. Let's go north. I'm in the wood shop. I can see a box full of sawdust, a sack of nails, bullets in a bag in the sawdust. All right. Take bullets. Take the nails too. I don't feel like the sawdust is going to be particularly useful. Huh? I guess I have to take the sack. Yeah. Go up. I'm in the playroom. Yeah, dartboard and darts. Can we play darts? I don't know how to play anything. Can we take the darts? Yes. Can we throw the darts? I don't know how to throw anything. Can we use the darts? I don't know how to use anything. Amazing. Go up again. Oh man, a dirty magazine. Take the magazine too, why not? That feels like something we'll probably need. We use the blowgun. How can we look at the blowgun? We get the same message that we can't read German. I'm not sure how that's applicable. Let's go east. A mink coat and a 12-gauge shotgun. What are these darts? Take the coat. Take mink. Okay. Go west. South. Why are there so many things? A cast iron toilet. Go east. A dead woman. Look, you will find the way that is unknown. Oh. Pretty sure there wasn't an up before. Pale. What is going on? All right. Okay, a newspaper about World War II. I don't know how relevant World War II is to us at this exact moment. Blue room. Can see nothing interesting. Green room. Pamphlet. It says unscramble this message to get to the next room or just go down. Type say, then your answer. Okay, it's some kind of cipher, clearly. I think that's enough text adventure, though. I don't want to think about that too much. I'll give myself a headache. We're almost to the end of our set. After the last few weeks of not finishing the full set that I picked up. Next up is Wanderer. I think it's another shoot 'em up construction kit game, maybe. Let's see what we got. Oh no, this is a game that I couldn't figure out. Gotcha. QA, Excel, decel, space, fast turn, run, stop, restore, plus restore, board. Okay. Let's go here. I'm going to press Q. And nothing happens. I can shoot. I can turn left and right. I can, that's all I can really do. Any of the keys do anything? Nope. This looks like it would be interesting, but, because the list of controls don't actually seem to work. I don't actually know how to play it. Looks like something akin to Elite, maybe? Hey, we got him. Were we supposed to get him? I don't know, but we got him. And that's really all I can do in this. Next up is Zyron. I don't remember what this one is. Ah, right, okay. Find the hidden treasures, shoot the monsters before they kill you. Using slightly awkward keyboard controls. Also, I didn't mention it, but touching walls will also cause you to die. Much like Berserk. You can also only shoot left or right, I've found. I don't think you can shoot up or down. Oop. Died. Damn. I can't believe it broke. That game seems like it could be kind of interesting. Next up is another game that I can't quite figure out how to make work right. They say Yar's Return, but once it loads up, you'll see it just looks like Yar's Revenge, except worse. Here it is. Oh, there, we got a point. We hit it. Yeah, it's Yar's Revenge, except not nearly as good. Yeah, it is cool. I like that. Anyways, if you wanted to play Yar's Revenge but bad, here it is. With the score counter for 2 sides. And last up, we got one more short game. Why did that not do what I want it to do? Oh, because the emulator decided to kind of break. I see. Wow, it broke real hard. I can't even get it to exit. Come on. I do this the hard way? There. Alright, let's open that up again real quick and try to get our last game to play one more time. There we go. Our last game is Zeus. Level 1 is Zeus. Here we are. We need to shoot the, I'm not sure what these are. Whirlwinds? Lightning? I'm not sure if we are Zeus or if we're fighting Zeus. Also, apologies for the constant flashing lights. That's what the warning is for. Would you call this Space Invaders? Like a bad Space Invaders? I don't know if there's anything more to this, or if this is just it. Made it just in time for getting flashbanged. You got me. Game over. Level 5 Zeus. Powerful sentence. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But my time is up for the day. What's going on out there? Fornea's up. I haven't raided out to Fornea in quite a while. Go visit Fornea. Be good, everyone, and see you next time. Later.